I'm Joshman. Welcome back. It's been a long while, but it's a long story. Anyways, we're back, and we just didn't have motivation to record. There's a lot of good content we could get here at Get Her Cut, where I work. Beautiful company and catchy name, right? But anyways, we got, it's 4 of us. Not counting the boss, man. He's out and about, you know, crossing I's and dotting T's. Mr. Jared Baxter. But we got Wesley, young buckaroo, about 22, going down there. He's our certified PALFINGER knuckle boom crane operator. We got Jason, who happens to be Wesley's brother, younger brother. He's about 20. He happened to fall into the bebop scootly boop boop, scoot right on into spider lift operator. Then we got Daniel, beautiful Daniel. He's our mini skid operator, rope runner, rake handler, blower, and shoveler. And he's chipper. He's our chief executive chipper helper operator. We call that title Chicho. You can use it. Feel free to use it, Chicho. Got to take care of your Chichos. Love your Chichos. They're important because you could be a real badass up in the tree, up in the air, whatever. Send it down quick, big, heavy, but all of a sudden you think the homeowner's gonna be like, dang, you're badass, but then like, when you're gonna clean this shit up? You're like, oh, you know what, you're right. Whoopsie, sorry guys. When you gonna clean this shit up? They're gonna say, you know, I thought you were a badass. Doesn't that mean you clean it up too? And you're like, ooh, So, see, take care of your Chichos, guys, gals, women, and children. Yeah, hope that's not copyrighted. So here we got this one that leans towards the house. Then there's one little tiny guy. You see the blue paint, really. We're just gonna tip him over. And there's another one there. Oh, if the camera would focus, it just needs to be climbed. Like, get the brush out of it. We'll flop the peg over this way into the lawn and grab it with the crane, all that shit, and bring it and set it. It's a beautiful thing about being able to grab and set, and the Vader will be out here plucking, stuffing, chipper. See a plan. My Daniel's not on mesh. Am I on still? Unmuted? Okay, I thought I was unmuted. Oh, we're backing all the way square. Kind of trying to get him shimmy shuckle squared up into that fucking, right at the end of the concrete there. Here we're setting up now. We'll show you the setup of the job. Wesley's backing the crane in. PK 6500 PALFINGER knuckle boom. And then here we got a little Yanmar, this is my baby. Now most of the time when I'm not climbing or bucketing. My Yanmar, mine, it's like ours, the company's. We got a MECANIL GRAPPLE on it. Looks like the boys got me all set up to get off of there. So we're gonna show you the beautiful dance, the harmonious dance of the 2 grapples working together in harmony there. Gone a while, but pretty much an example of our day-to-day. Nothing crazy on the trees. Pretty basic stuff. We did power line clearance throughout the winter. Didn't get any footage from that because you gotta wear E-rated PPE and shit. So no GoPros on the old Protos. We had to wear Petzl helmets. Ugh, yuck. Yucky. At least we had seen a tough talks with Mash and shit. It's nice. I hear tell the Cardos are better all around, superior communication devices. They're those bold pack talks, but we don't. We're still slumming it with Cenas, okay? Oh yeah. This is going to be our work zone, our office today. Look at Leslie's already getting her set up. Let's park right here for now. We'll adjust it. The last time you saw Wesley, he was a co-pilot at the 2021 TCIA Expo. All right, we're gonna get set up. I get to tell the story, and at least today we are doing that. Huh? Oh yeah, me, I'll be over. I think I'll be trying to get over here so I can track in and out. So have him pull forward and rise a little bit more tighter to this corner. Yeah, yep, Dan. So Wesley's popping his other outriggers down. He already did that. We unrack and go, and you boom down. You fucking hook up to your MECANIL grapple. I think that weighs 1,000 pounds roughly. So sometimes, it robs you of that extra 1,000 capacity, but it's the work that it produces though is amazing. It's hard to compete a lot of times with a stick crane. This is yeah, except for conifers. Wesley said, a lot of times that's definitely a stick crane will beat us, but on the timber pits there, this machine just puts them down quick, and it's perfect for where we work and what we do. This guy right here, it might be your most important teammate right here. What? Yeah. This guy, the operation don't run without the groundsman. He's chief executive. We've come up with a term for his position. It's chief executive chipper helper operator, or Chicho for short. So you gotta love your Chichos out there, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So everyone, I think, well, almost everyone. There are some of the oddballs out there that didn't really start out doing groundwork, but everybody starts out as a Chicho. Everybody. It's usually how it should be. Hooked up and ready to fly, and that was only like less than 5 minutes. It was only a few minutes really to hook that, in case for folks that are curious, thinking that this must take a long time and yada yada. You were ready to work already. So this truck is actually quite I would say falls in the very fast category to set up, really. Well, I was talking. I don't know. I'll have to get a couple. Or definitely be getting those more. So I was worried about getting into position. know, sometimes it steals your pick because you just can't wait. Here, let me get out because the camera yeah, smaller. This used to be on Jared's first train. You see a good sizable difference there. Quite a bit. Oh yeah. See, sometimes I use that to pass Dan a cigarette. Oh. Well, there you'd have to have either a spider lift or climber and shit, and this one eliminates a lot of that stuff. So the setups you can enjoy a lot more with the acceptable. Look at that little bitty, but still. That could have been sent down and back there, and someone would have to carry it back here all the way to the front. some little technical difficulties with the. That's one of the drawbacks with the machine like that is with those the grapple. You know, little extra moving parts. It's mainly hoses, hydraulic hoses that kind of fall victim. You know, because of the dynamic, the way that they come off with the dynamics, and sometimes you know you rip shit up a little bit. But there he just he had one that kind of snagged his chain and it bent the driver, so he's swapping the chain out. I'm gonna grab my climb gear and go up the little oak, and maybe I'll just put the camera up on something just to showcase that. Then we're gonna grab all that material with the grapple and bring it out to the front for Vader. Jason will probably hop in the Vader. Grabbing a little extra rope for when I get her all skinnied up. We're just gonna pull the peg over, like I said. Leave the shit as long as we can. I gotta grab my top handle still, but you guys should consider for gear. It's awesome. You know, I've made videos about the gear bags, and you know, kind of always been on the search for that perfect gear storage that that lets you access it quickly. You know, I mean, it's one thing to have like the biggest bag or something that fits everything, but if you can't like get your stuff out fast in a hurry, you know, then what's the point? So those boxes, those rigid job boxes from Home Depot, man, they're cheap. They're cheaper than the Milwaukee pack outs, which those are really nice because you can get all fancy with extra accessories. But man, this is basic ass what you call the rigid job box is awesome. Is this just like I could probably show you when I get over by the tree, you know, just a quick I think I showed it on one of the last videos, like sort of second hand, like in fast motion, but how you can store, you know, you got your rope and throw cube up top with like my rope walking stuff, senders, and some extra like climb device, bells and whistle stuff, and then down below is the saddle and spurs and a couple extra like for pines flip line, like a steel core flip line, and another piney one, and hand saws. You know, if it's pretty awesome. If it's like all your core stuff that you use right in there. All right, I'll kind of tune back in over there. Oh, beauty. Yeah, I think so. Can you hand me my vape, young blood? My nicotine levels are low. Okay. first oak? Roughly an hour, maybe an hour and 5-10 minutes at the thereabouts. Then you got these crate tops too that snap right into the top of the boxes too, which is nice for quick rigging gear, whatever, the bells and whistles, all the hardware. This is where we keep for ours. So all they got to do is take the rope bag off, take that crate off, and then pull my climb rig out. And then roll it all and have everything I need. But pretty much top box, like I said, top box, quick access, rope bag, and throw line. Throw cube is in there. And then I got other like hardware and whatnot. And then it just quick pops off the side, and then the top lifts off, and then you got real quick access. The saddle just drops right in, kind of. So you got the saddle and the spurs underneath and other shit. Get you a view, you know, I guess, for shit's sake. Spurs nice. There's a flip line, and actually there's another lanyard I'm supposed to have in there. It's in the top box, so. And a couple of hand saws. And this sucker just kind of gently drapes right in there. And not an issue, just drop this fucker right on there. Boom. Bada bingo, Betty boop. Then we lift her in there. Or if you wanted to, trying to be real lazy, you could lift it in one at a time. Or if your back was sore and whatnot. Do them one at a time and snap them together. I like that setup though, because it's you know, roll everything with you. You don't gotta carry it like my Teufelberger or other bags. Like sometimes I'd opt for just carrying it instead of rolling it, but this one rolls so good, and that's what I do. And then you can use it as a tripod, and I can carry my top handle stuffed inside it too, like it'd be a handle. So it's a pretty sweet setup. Here, we're almost done though. We probably, in this setup, probably could have just put the log truck in facing the garage and then loaded wood into it. That would have been even more efficient. But we kind of just planned on just chipping and getting it out of the way and bringing the log truck in. Initially, it was plan A, but now we kind of realized after the fact we definitely could have made it work with stuffing that sucker in there, and then it really would have been rocking and rolling. But I mean, shit, that's a fair bit. That PALFINGER, man, like triples, quadruples your production. It's very quick. So I mean, I think, what are we? Let me see here. I think it'll be about 4 hours at this job site. Not bad. After we grind the stumps. Here we go. Here's another benefit of this here knuckle boom machine. Being able to load our truck with the grapple in a relatively timely manner. Not sure if anyone's familiar with these. I wasn't before he started here. I didn't know these existed. The switch and goes. Switch and goes. You can drop your tub off onto the ground and load it, and they make different. Like our other one that we got. Oh, he just went to dump, but that one, the chip truck, same thing. You can dump the chipper tub off, and they say you want it with nothing close to mini skid or stuff heavy in the back of one. You know, it'd be a little pain in the ass, but it's an option. Like that, I kind of need that. You can bump it up like that. Bring the mini skid and the chipper all in one. So pretty handy. This especially works good with the mini skid. You put down on the ground so the mini skid can load it better. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Well, there we have it. It's just a glimpse of some of the action we do. Do a lot of with that knuckle boom. A lot of times it's with the grapple saw, it just gets the whole canopy out of the tree without having to send me up there. And then it'll be just like a lot of wood picks on the spurs. Just go up, take the grapple off, and switch over to our slings, and then just do some finisher off with some wood picks. A lot of the day-to-day. So I mean, yeah. It kind of steals a climber's job somewhat, but at the same time, like I said, it saves you bang the jobs out a lot quicker and saves a lot of labor and kind of keeps you fresh for more. But there is that the other side of the coin. Having everything mechanized is pretty or mostly mechanized is pretty awesome too, and still pretty a lot of fun. Still leaves a lot of fun for the whole family, you know. So, well, appreciate it. Everyone watching. It's good to check back in at least, and maybe there'll be some more.